DJ Sal. Money.
MTV? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? Welcome to my crib. Let's get to it. I just moved here. Three bed townhouse right in the heart of San Diego, right in East Mission Valley. So, let's take a look. Come on in. Slides, you know what I'm saying? Shoes off at the door. Right here, this little walkway. I'm gonna turn this light on for y'all. Oh shit, sorry. This is the garage. Down here is my new shorty. This is my brand new whip. It's the Dodge Charger GT. Now I'm gonna come back in the light because I know it's probably a little dark, but this is the Dodge Charger GT. It's black on black. Motherfucker's fast. You know what I'm saying? But we'll show you that tomorrow. Let's go. Oh, all right. So when you come through the garage, obviously, here's that door that y'all just came in. Boom, straight like that. Now, let's go upstairs. It's quite a bit of stairs, but let's be honest, y'all abuse the Stairmaster anyway. Put them damn legs to work. Let's go. This first floor is gonna be the main whoop. The main jump, right? It's the living area slash kitchen. It's where we do spend a lot of our time really during the day and during the night. First thing you see, hold on, take a look at the floor. Swiffered it right before you came in case you was wondering, you probably wasn't, but now you know. Granite tops, black, you know what I'm saying? With the black, you know what I'm saying? With the whoop, you know what I mean? It's all there. Stainless steel appliances, you know what I'm saying? You see what it is, man. I can't make this shit up. I just know we pay for it. We don't need to buy water bottles no more. So I'm saving a nice little pretty penny at Walmart, at Costco, and all that good stuff. The most important cabinet is this cabinet right here. Now behind this is where like, I'll be like a mad scientist and I'll be putting certain chemicals and ingredients together to get juicy. It's the subs cabinet. Come on over here, let me show you. So this is all me on the bottom row. I got more upstairs too, you'll see. We got our protein, whey protein, strawberry shortcake, and horchata. Right, we got our different pre-workouts, Ape Shit Max, Max Pump, Untamed, Pumps, Alpha, L-Carnitine, EAAs, 4 days, our electrolytes, fruits and greens, and our creatine to go. And by to go, I mean they come in these little sticks like this, 5 grams per stick. And yeah, you can, you know what I'm saying, shop Primeval Labs, use code DjSalMoney. It's gonna save you, you know what I'm saying, on the ticket at checkout, or not. Use the same shit you've been using and getting the same results. I don't care. I'm just trying to help you out. All right, we got some beef on low because I'm finna make some spaghetti in a little bit. But let's take you to the living room. Boom. Super simple. We got the big old gray sofa whoop. So if you want to, you can just go ahead and stretch out really. You got the Xbox, you see what it is, the 75-inch on, greatest bodybuilder of all time, in my opinion, respectively. Probably because I'm short too. Lee Priest is on the TV. I got the small TV, that's for my cubs. You know, when they come over to daddy's house, whether they want to watch TV upstairs, whether they want to watch TV down here while they eat, they got that option too. So it don't really interfere with what I'm watching on the big boy TV. You feel what I'm saying? Now, over here, beware. It's not a puppy. It's not a dog. It's not a cat. It's not a rabbit, a turtle, nothing. This motherfucker right here, fool. Watch this.
It's a dragon. What the? Hi, little man. He's in trouble right now. Do you want to tell him why?
Yeah, so this is Blue. We just added him to the family a couple weeks ago. Blue is actually in timeout. Blue just peed on his bed. Blue's been doing really good though. He's really getting the hang of like, okay, this is where I'm supposed to body and everything else like that. But he did just have an accident, so knowing when to be put in the timeout is super important. So he's in timeout right now. What do you have to say to the people for yourself? Guilty. Guilty as charged. Do the crime, you do the time. All right, time's up. Come on. Yeah, this is where my little cubs be eating. Not right here specifically. Obviously, this can move around, and this is my DJ stuff. I'm gonna be DJing back in the city, and by the city I mean San Diego, specifically here in the next couple of weeks. I got all of my gear. Now I just been practicing playing around with knocking a little bit of the rust off. I'm gonna be honest, ain't no damn rust. When you're him, you're him. And at all times, you're him. Let's move on. And there he goes. So this is what I was doing before y'all came over here, you know. Yeah, this is just how we keep it clean up in here. This is pretty much like the cleaning cabinet, the broom, the Swiffer, the vacuum, all that good trash. Let's go. We slide over here. You know what I'm saying? This is where we do the laundry. Now, me and Mel, we don't do a whole lot of dirty clothes. We're washing like probably like every 2 days, if I'm being honest. But we also shower a lot. We shower when we first get up, shower after the gym. And if we do something in between all that, we'll probably shower again. There's nothing wrong with being clean. And then I got my homeboy's bathroom and in his room, but we'll mind our business. We don't want to go up in there. We're going to slide upstairs. All right, now you come up here, more fine cabinets. I don't even know if y'all can see this, but it's so clean that it looked like it's greased. It's like a greased scalp. You see what I'm saying? You know, and that's not just wiping it down with like a duster. No, that's Pledge, wood and oil. All right, come to the palace. This right here, this is our room. Super dope, super simple. It's not too much dressers and everything else like that going on. This is the bed, as you can see. And this right here, this is my new baby. Boom! So this is the, you know, the all brand new iMac, whatever. I'm still learning it, to be honest, but this is what I needed to come here to YouTube, right? And I have it now. So because I have it now, there's gonna be a whole lot more coming with YouTube. I'll be able to upload more frequently, give you guys a little bit of my tips, tricks, but also the life stuff. Stuff that you don't see behind the camera, so you can get a little bit more of the personality, more of the dad life, more of the relationship, more just me, right? My character. If you follow me, no matter where you follow me, please do not be confused by the number that you see when you follow me. I am still a person. I am still Sal at the end of the day. And no matter what, I will always take the time to roast your ass. Okay? Now, boom, nice little setup right here. If I have my Xbox up here, I'll just put the Xbox up here, plug it in. And then we got the cable box and everything else like that. With the 65 right there.
People love the shots of Blue. I'm already knowing. He's going to be a fan favorite.
Yeah. And then up here on this shelf, we just got a couple little more things. Apeshit Heat, Vaso Gorge. We got some more Apeshit Alpha, some Day to Day. You know, everything Primeval. I do not supplement any other brand stuff, just primes. More, what's that, creatine down there? Come on, man. Come on, take one, man. Here. Yeah, get your ass home. That's the only one you get. All right. How's that? Is that okay?
That's good.
Cool. This is the bathroom. The double sinks. You see what it is.
Oh no,
You see what it is, right? And then we got the closet that really is Mel's upkeeping. She pretty much keeps it all in order. Closet. One Up Lifestyle. Your boy's officially a part of an apparel company. One Up Lifestyle. I just signed with them yesterday, June 18th, I want to say. June 18th, yeah. Officially, or 17th. I just signed with them officially. right? So everything that you'll see now from now on is going to be from them. They got some super, super dope. I'm talking like they really take pride. They really take pride in what they put out, from the fabric to even just the design. It's not following everybody's style or creativity, right? They doing their own thing, and then less is more. So with something as simple as like these shorts, but multiple colors, crucial. Like you can't beat it. In case you was wondering, I'm not playing. Look at Blue trying to get some creatine. Boy,
He finna be strong.
you finna be diesel of hell.
Give me that.
Yeah, back up. But literally, One Up is the future of apparel in the fitness industry. As you can see, Blue thinks so too. But colorways for days. So no matter what kind of top you got, if you can't pair with something that they offer, something wrong with your wardrobe. But shout out to Mel because she keeps this nice and organized. But yeah, man. Yeah, we tried to do this video earlier. My vlogging camera was dead or died while we was filming it. This camera was low. My cousin's camera was low. It's just a lot. So I don't know if we're gonna put today's training footage on it, or if we'll just train tomorrow and record that and throw that on top of this. But that's the crib, man. Three bed. You see what it is. Mel's getting a phone call, so we gonna see y'all later. All right? Bye. And just like that, it's time to train. So let me cook. Let him cook. One scoop. Ape shit. One scoop Ape Max Pump, which is a non-stem. Then I got the Thermogenic, which is my personal favorite. Ape Cut. Cherry lemonade. One scoop of that. Boom. Mild stem, right? So then what you do is, right, after you do that, you come over here. And what you do is, right, you take one of these suckers like this. This right here, stevia. Yeah, I have a problem. Dump a packet of that in there. Oop. You can make everything that I'm making right now and take you a shot of L-carnitine by clicking the link in my bio, primeevalabs.com. Use code SALMONEY to help you save. Now, when you really think about it, it is to help you because I'm already sponsored. So I'm just trying to help you save a couple dollars to check out. You know what I mean? Shot of this, 15 milliliters to be exact. Woo! Right? Take that shot, you throw in the pump cover. One Up lifestyle. You can get that, you can get these shorts. You know what I'm saying? Black on black. You see the back. You know what I'm saying? The blue on the front to match the hair. You know what I'm saying? Too crazy. But you can get the same outfit too. Code SALMONEY to help you save on that. Peep the fit, man. Peep the fit, man. Black on black, man. Everything, you know what I'm saying? Everything kosher, everything copacetic, man. You see what it is, man. It ain't my steez, man. It ain't my style to be running up all up and down the court getting sweaty, baby. You know what I mean? Let's go train. Yeah, believe it or not, there was a time where on TikTok people were saying that the rear delt fly / pec deck fly machine was a bad movement for the rear delt flies, and it only originated from some you know, smart guys, right? But then you had actual smart guys who go to school for learning anatomy and learning how certain muscle groups move and everything else like that. Guys like Joe Bennett came out and said, I don't know why that's being something that's parroted, when you realize that the way that I would break it down, you can go ahead, fool. The way that I would break it down is understanding, like, my hand determines where my rear delt ends up. So if you understand principles of rear delts, you understand it doesn't matter if the fly is beneath me, in front of me, or even above me. It's where my hand ends up, right, to determine how can I get my rear delt to fire. But so many people are caught up on this idea of like sounding smart that they're not putting in the time to learn how to move from all different sorts of angles. So from beneath me, or from in front of me, or from above me. Everybody is trying to follow, right, the crowd. When it comes to rear delts, the more you realize that you need to have like this, either this long arm with the tall body approach, or this slightly bent elbow with pressure down in my shoulders, will allow you to fire as long as you keep the hands as far away as possible. I need to have long arms and set down on my shoulders so that my traps are relaxed. I'm never flying in my traps, if that makes sense. So I'm never here. Or you'll see some people come all the way back here. Right, that's never the case. I'm tall body with the handles away, fly and get far hands. To the aspiring guy or girl that's trying to like get into content creating, my advice to you guys and girls who are gonna try to approach the masses, don't approach them from a I'm smart standpoint. And the reason that I say that is because the only people that really give a shit about that is the people that go to school for that stuff, or the people that actually study that stuff. So the way that I like to teach, or the way that I like to help people, is helping from a perspective of, I'm always talking to somebody who just started like a week or two ago. The guy or girl that just started a week or two ago doesn't care about my humerus, the lumbar portion of my lat, none of that extra stuff. All of that stuff is extra, and you start to realize like, what does knowing the specifics of it have to do with knowing how to move? I'd rather you learn how to move efficiently before you start to become like extremely critical or extremely specific about what portion or what division of my muscle is being worked. Because you start to realize that doesn't mean shit. That knowledge has to translate to the work. You have to know how to move. And if you don't, all you are is just somebody who's smart, or somebody who's repeating information that A, B, and C already said. But with all that being said, we always start on shoulder day. We always start with rear delts first, and then we jump into side delts before we get into any kind of heavy pressing. We don't want to jump right into heavy pressing just for the sake of like preventing and protecting ourselves from injury. We're trying to flood all around, right, the shoulders with some blood, and then when it's time to get heavy and go heavy, we'll do that. Because it's this back meat right here. It's a very small, it looks like a goddamn, like a piece of carne asada fry, the little steak bites. That's literally kind of like what it looked like, but because it's a very small muscle, you gotta find that line. So a dude who's probably taller than me, he might have to get up higher, right? Or somebody who's shorter or has longer limbs, they might have to get lower, so on and so forth. But the concept is the same about getting it to open. So here I'm in my shoulder, but if I move this out and just set my shoulder down, now I'm on that sweet line where I can just contract and let out. Contract and let out. Yep. Oh. When it comes to any kind of press, it doesn't matter. It could be the hamstring shoulder, the ISO shoulder machine. It could be a shoulder press machine like this. It could be Smith. It could be barbell. My opinion, and I'm not saying this is politically or by the textbook correct, but where I've seen the best gains on my front delt is over pressing, right? So on something like chest, flat bench, incline, you'll hear people say you don't want to lock out because you want to keep the tension on chest. But I think that's subjective to the person that's probably training, because limbs and everything else like that play a factor. So for me, I'm short. I'm 5 foot short as shit. So when I sit down and I press, I like to overextend and get that full lockout here, almost feeling like, in keeping my body upright, I'm shoving my front delt towards my collarbones, if that makes sense. So it's an up, but it's an up and over. So my front delt is smushing my neck. So altogether, it's like so. I'm in no rush out of the bottom. You hear all the time, one of the most repeated forms of like technique is control the negative, which is the down portion of any lift. But you need to control the positive too, because if you don't have control of it out of the hole, bad things can happen, right? You can pull something, tear something, right? But then even more importantly, or most importantly, you could not be moving on the muscle that you think that you are. All the small things to keep in mind. Yes, control the negative, but control the positive too. So we're gonna start to go a little bit heavier, but we're gonna dumb down them reps. Instead of that 15 to 20 range, everything from here going forward is gonna be about 6. And once we get to the absolute top heaviest, we'll go as heavy as we can for as many reps as we can, and then we'll start to dumb it down just a little bit with a drop set by about 20 pounds or so. So this will be 6 the next set, and the next set will be 6 after that. Yeah, and the reason that you do it that way is so that you're not burning out, but you are priming everything else around the press, right, muscle-wise and mentally, to prepare for that heavy shit as it's coming. So I'm not burning out on these mid sets, I guess, or whatever the hell you want to call them, but I am tapping certain levels of weight, increasing slowly, not all in one big jump, just nice and slow, feeling it out, so that when I go into the absolute heavy workload, I'm primed and ready to rock and roll. All right, so now the next set is gonna be the heaviest set. It'll be like 150 on this machine. That is where we would do the drop set. It's gonna be a double drop set. So from 150, probably down to like 130, 110, and then from 110 to probably 90 or 70. Go base solely off of feel. Damn this shit on myself. What the fuck was that? God, 7, stop. Go. Good. Hip. Good. Yep. Come on. Good. 5, 4, 3, yep. 2, 1 more. Good job. So, back to what we was talking about earlier when we was on that rear delt fly. The hand, right? The hand is always away from me. So even if the pull or the fly comes from beneath me, I still have an extended arm, right? And I'm not gripping the shit out of this weight. It's dead almost. It's relaxed in my hand. And I'm flying on that line conducive to my rear delt. So obviously, it doesn't require this, because this, which you see so many people butcher, is now just this, which is trap. And I don't want trap, I want that small little carne asada, right? So the only way I get that carne asada is if I do that, right? See how my trap is now not firing? And I just slide across, almost getting that weight back past my hip bone. what I'm saying? And that didn't require no scientific bullshit for you to understand it. 5, 6, 7, come on. 8, 9, 10. One more. Yeah. Yeah. On 5. So objectively speaking, right? You start to realize it don't take a ton of weight to do any of this shit. Right? And the sooner that you understand it, I promise you, the quicker you'll see gains. It does not take a ton of weight to isolate and stimulate. And that's what bodybuilding is. And I'm only speaking to bodybuilding specifically, right? Because we don't train for strength. We don't train for power. All bodybuilding is lifting weights in a more intentional manner, right? I'm more intentional about what it is that I'm doing because I'm trying to get a said muscle group to grow. But if I'm just moving weight for the sake of moving weight, then I'm just strong as shit. I don't want to just be strong. I want to look the part and be able to get busy. We finishing up mainly because we losing daylight, but that's gonna be a wrap on the video. We finishing with a superset of upright rows into a overhead push press, right, with the easy bars. But as always, thank you for watching this specific video. It was sponsored by Primeval Labs and the One Up Lifestyle. Code DjSalMoney is gonna save you a couple dollars at checkout. Yeah, that's it. Be safe, be smart. Don't do anything I wouldn't do, which is a lot. I wouldn't do a lot of the dumb shit you do. Peace.